we see agony, the fight begins. Steel is all fire within. Every jab, every hook, every thunderous blow. Dances with destiny, a relentless flow.
Thanks for tuning in. See Andy back with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Strap season, episode 20 be on the way, coming soon. Back in full effect, Errol Spence Jr. Seemed like everything official. Seemed like he'd be making his return in October versus Sebastian Fundora. Moving up from 147, which we saw him last time, versus Crawford. And 154. Now I feel like 154 probably won't be his last stop. Look like right now in training, walking around like 170, 175. So for right now, 154 be the return. I kind of feel like this is the redemption fight. This is a good fight, but I feel like a real tough fight. Fundora with the height advantage, the reach advantage. Up and coming. I think Fundora 21-1, 13 knockouts. And I'm quite sure at 154, Spence gonna be a lot stronger. He'll better eat a lot more protein, be a lot more hydration. But gotta see how you carry that weight and versus Fundora. Fundora is he's kind of tricky because he's real long, but he likes to fight in the inside. Kind of can fight all over the ring. I give him his props. We saw him versus Tim Tszyu. A lot of people, including myself, feel like he was probably gonna get stopped if wouldn't have had the headbutt with all the blood and everything. I feel like Tim Tszyu's corner I feel like big mistake. They could have just stopped the fight, no contest. I feel like that was the way to go. And this could still be a collision course for Spence versus Crawford in the future. Not sure how it's gonna go. Spence already, a lot of people was thinking, well, not a lot of people, but most people was thinking that it's gonna be Ryan Garcia versus Spence. Right now, Garcia, his name in the headlines. He going through a lot. He got a lot of things to work out. Might be facing a suspension. Got to see how that's going to go. But as for right now, seems like Ryan Garcia might be in good position to take the win of this. If not, if Crawford handle his business, I can see maybe the spring or the summer of 2025 where him and Crawford can get back if they can both handle business. Both getting a little older, not old, but on the other side of 35. So, Spence versus Fundora, he's going to have to press. He's going to have to, can't really outbox Fundora. You're going to have to just outwork him. Going to have to work. Going to have to go to the body. Going to have to punish him. You're going to have to keep him from being comfortable. Don't let Fundora be in charge of the distance. Anytime Fundora is comfortable and he's in, he's out, you got to have him stressed. Fundora, I think, is a lot of people list him at 6'5", 6'6", so that's giving him 6.5-inch height advantage. So in my head, I'm thinking of Spence looking like, fighting kind of in the style like maybe Tank Davis, like getting in there with those uppercuts, body shots, and turning them, keep Fundora turning, not let Fundora have the middle of the ring, take control of the middle of the ring, and just This, like I said, a fight for redemption is not going to be real easy. I think even Crawford, just wouldn't be an easy fight. Fundora, if Crawford faced Fundora, I don't think that would be an easy fight either. Going to have to be all about adjustments. Another thing we got to think about with Spence, trainer, no more Derrick James. I wish they could have worked things out. I wish they could have stayed together, maybe brought somebody else into the camp. Rather than restarting, you got to get with a new team. He's already working out with somebody who's already on his team, but you got to get it with a new squad, new team, build a home, and become comfortable. That's not going to be an easy thing. You're going up in weight. You're going up with a new trainer, so you got to kind of figure each other out. Another thing with Errol, that last fight versus Crawford really didn't look healthy. Not making excuses, just didn't look like the Spence that we was used to. So we got to hope that he come back healthy. He had an eye surgery. Supposedly might have had a broken rib back then. All kind of things like that. So there's no excuses for Spence. He got to come back, be ready. He's had the time. Crawford. I think Crawford fight is gonna be a lot tougher than he thinks. But I see a collision course for Crawford versus Spence. Like I said, probably I can see it happening in the summer next year. With Team Turkey Al-She right now, it seems like he can make if the fighters want, it seems like he can make those fights happen. So I can see something. I can see something maybe big coming down the pipeline next year. Maybe a card with Canelo, Spence, Usyk, Crawford, Tank. But it all starts right now. Crawford, 154, Spence 154. Things that happened at 147, kind of out the window for right now. The one thing I would say with Spence, he got to improve the defense. Fundora's gonna be throwing those choppy punches, those uppercuts. He likes to fight in the southpaw. He's gonna be coming over the top. A lot. So Spence definitely gonna have to have the active head movement. I would say catch and shoot a priority with Fundora. Whenever you go to the body, Fundora, if he still could, he's still coming over the top with that left hand. So this, like I said, it's a good fight for Spence, but it's a real tough fight for Spence. I'm rocking with Spence. I think right now he'll probably be a small favorite. I don't see him being a big favorite versus Fundora. Fundora is already walking around at that weight, already fought at that weight. Spence not. So, like I said, right now I'm rocking with Spence. Strap season on the way. I think it could be a good fight, tough fight if you come with the right game plan, but you won't be able to beat it. Can't be stationary. Gonna have to be a much improved, refined defensively Spence, and it's gonna have to be one that I think he's gonna be a lot stronger, a lot powerful, and I think that he could still have maybe good another 3-4 fights in his career. And I see him and Crawford still coming down and facing each other. So I'm gonna leave it right there. Hit the comment section. Let me know who you got. If you think this fight will end by knockout. I know a lot of people gonna say they picking Spence. I'm picking Spence, but just giving him a small edge. Still got to see how he's right now with training. Look like he's he's dropping a little bit of the weight. He looks like he does look a lot quicker. Like I'm not gonna say a lot. Looks a little bit quicker with the head movement, but still got to get more polished, more refined. And once it's in stone who he's gonna be with the trainer, you kind of could. Once we know who's gonna be the trainer, we'll kind of know his style. I wish he could maybe. It's a lot of people I think I named already that I wish he could get with, but I wish he could get with Tank in his camp over there, or maybe even. If you could just reconcile things with Derrick James, if they could get back together, I think that's the way to go. I think they've been together since Spence was maybe about 16, so it's going to be a big adjustment to come. Even if he comes in healthy, another thing will be how quick can he adjust with the new trainer. But I'm going to leave it right there. Spence at 154. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you think about this fight. If it'll be easy, it'll be tough. I'm sticking with Spence, giving him a little bit, but Fundora, strong, up and coming, 21-1, 13 knockouts. But I think this will be, if Spence can get this fight, right back on the right path, WBC title, and big future. So like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Errol Spence Jr. back on deck. Peace.
Boxing with Anthony, the fight begins. Steel is all fire within. Every jab, every hook, every thunderous blow. Dances with